Yeah. What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this beautiful money-making Thursday. New month, new year, new goals, new opportunities. Let's make this our best one yet, man. Welcome to 2026, man. And we got a great card today to break down and try to make some money, man. We got college football bowl games, college football playoff games. We got a small card from college basketball, small card from the NBA, and kind of a small card from the NHL. But we got a smorgasbord of everything under the sun. And I got two great guys to help me break it down, man. Chris, good morning, sir. How are you doing this morning?
Morning, Jay. Yeah, it's been a year since I've seen you. No, so I had to break out the dad jokes this morning. Happy New Year's, everybody. Yeah, like you said, it's an interesting card today. Not necessarily the smallest college hoops card, but there's just a mishmash of games. Like there's only a couple that just kind of stand out. We had all sort of the bigger games yesterday. That triple overtime game in Virginia Tech sent us out on a good note. But yeah, coming off a winning day yesterday, and ready to break down the card, help everybody make some money today. Start 2026 right.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Brian Bidler, good morning, sir. Your 2025 came to an end, man, but I know you're looking to keep it rolling.
That's all right.
26.
I'm going to be like some of those teams. I'm looking for back-to-back, I got plenty of room. I got 10 fingers. So we'll see how it goes. Yesterday, 2-3, losing day. But you know what? My best bet on the Miami Hurricanes cashed my titanium. That was nice, easy. Worried a little bit at the end. And the Indiana Pacers gave me a little bit of trouble at the end of that one, but they held on for the cover. So looking to cash out today. Yesterday's big losers were college basketball games and NHL. So today the card might be smaller, but I think there's a big opportunity in college football to make some money. So
I do too. What did I do? I had 4 plays yesterday. I went 1, 2, and 1. Fuck Jalen Brunson. Fuck him. Oh my God.
I didn't see how that game ended. Fill me in.
Bro. Laying
I had the Spurs money line, so
I'm laying the 2. I should have took the -130 money line. I feel like an idiot. I'm laying the 2. They're up 5. They have the ball, clock ticking down. What's the name? Standing in the corner, just holding the ball in the corner. Jalen Brunson runs over there, grabs the ball out of his hand, and shoots a fadeaway, fall-away 3 at the buzzer, and it goes in.
Oh.
That pissed me off. So that was my push yesterday on my best bet in the NBA. I did cash, though, with the Miami Hurricanes. They saved my day yesterday. They did that for money, man, with Mitch Wilson, man. Shout out to them Hurricanes yesterday, man.
yeah, he'd be happy today after Miami.
Man, he would be blowing a gasket today.
Like those overrated pieces of shit, Ohio State, Big Ten bullshit.
Man, I wish I could see my man today, man. I just wish I could see him today, man.
Miami almost choked it away, but they played great throughout. So.
We talked to Carrie, and she was wearing her gear yesterday. Now I've got a future in on Miami. It's not the best price, but I figured I had to do it out of principle.
Yeah.
Well, now they got a nice pathway. I think they have a good opportunity getting rid of a team like Ohio State. So.
They do have a good opportunity. If they can continue to control the line of scrimmage like that, then they could possibly do the damn thing. So, they kind of remind me of Ohio State in 2014. The reason I bring them up is it's always that team that really shouldn't have got in, and then ran the table. You know what I mean? 2014, Ohio State had no business getting in the playoff. I talk about it all the time. TCU was the best team in the country that year. Them and Baylor did not play each other in the Big 12 championship game, and they ended up leaving both of them out and put Ohio State in the playoff. And then that was at the time of 14 playoff. And then Ohio State went on to win the national title that year. And, it was a lot of controversy. Why is Ohio State in? Yada, 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 yada. And it's kind of getting that same feeling about Miami. A lot of people was like Notre Dame should have been in. Miami had no business being in, yada, yada, yada. And here we are, man. This is the reason they expanded the playoffs for teams like Miami that might have had one bad L early in the season that really didn't define them. But as we're seeing right here, right now, they're one of the best teams in the country, and they proved it again yesterday, knocking off the Ohio State, man. So,
Plus, they knocked off Texas Tech, which is no easy.
A&M.
Texas A&M.
A&M. I'm sorry, I got my Texas wrong.
Yeah.
No, I think we're only saying it because there's people now that will come after us for mixing up our Texas teams.
That's still a quality. Yeah, it's definitely a quality win, though. Both
sure, for sure. So shout out to the U, man. Shout out to the U. We'll talk about some more college football here momentarily. So yeah, that was my day yesterday. 1-2-1.
I didn't put it out there yesterday because it was my play. It was my 10-star play, but I faded Diego Pavia yesterday. I was not. I was on Iowa yesterday. Not to blow smoke up my own ass, but the reason why is because I didn't think that Diego Pavia handled himself right after losing the Heisman. I think that please understand. I say this. I think if he's going pro, there's going to be a Shedeur level slide for Pavia.
He's going to play for the Birmingham.
But this is why I'm saying this is why I compared it to Shedeur, because Shedeur had stuff that happened in the interview process. Remember, we had that argument about Shedeur Sanders in the interview process leading up to the draft. NFL GMs look at character now and how he handled himself with the complaining, with the partying, with all the stuff that the off-field antics. I'm telling you, there's going to be a slide. He's. I think it's Johnny Manziel 2.0.
I think he should just go to the USFL,
the UFL,
and just run the league, be the best player in the league. Because he's not an NFL style quarterback. He's just not. I don't see. He's a college style quarterback. That's what he is. So.
But he seems like that guy that's just like he believes his own hype, so he thinks he should go pro.
You know who else pissed me off yesterday, Chris? Villanova, bro. They ain't start playing basketball till
my God! Don't even get me started on
that. Bro, 3 minutes of the game. They made me so mad yesterday.
Don't even get me started on them. That means nothing about DePaul.
I don't think so either.
DePaul's still ass. Like I said, blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
So, yeah, that was yesterday, man. We can you want to move on to today, or anything else you want to talk about before we jump in?
No, let's do it.
Let's do it. We'll start. We'll give some more people some time to get in here. We started early today, so let's start college hoops. It's not the best card today in college hoops, so we'll start there.
It's horrible college best.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. It's just that there's no marquee games.
And that's where I like the marquee games. But
I thought you would have been the type to be like digging through the crap.
No, the problem is that if you get a game like Louisville and Duke or something like that, you have a lot more betting action coming in on that. It's a lot easier to track in my style. What I like, where I like to be at. If you have an off the wall team, there aren't as much action on it.
Yeah, fair.
I'm still a little under the weather, so if y'all hear me sniffling and shit, just bear with me.
Oh, that's sorry. Before we get into it, that's the other one. Someone just brought it up, and I know Jay brought it up yesterday. Nuggets beating Toronto on the road.
That should have been. I should have had it as a premium.
A lot of time you see players step up when big guys are down, and everybody's counting them out. But
how many points did Murray?
Does that say more about the Nuggets stepping up, or does that say more about the Raptors?
Did Murray go for 50?
Try to figure out if that's. No, he went for 21.
Oh, okay.
Almost had the Scotty Barnes 16 boards though. Scotty had the triple-double.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. All right, let's do it. College hoops, man. We got Oakland and Youngstown State starting it out. We got Samford and VMI, Georgia Southern and Coastal, Stetson and North Alabama, Oral Roberts versus North Dakota, IU Indy, a.k.a. Iapui, versus North Kentucky. We got Milwaukee versus Wright State, We got the Gottliebs, Green Bay, out on the road versus PFW Changs. PFW Changs laying 7.5. We got Jacksonville versus Lipscomb. We got Florida Gulf Coast versus Central Arkansas. Valpo versus the Salukis of Southern Illinois. Evansville versus Illinois State. Cal Baptist versus UT Arlington. Chattanooga versus UNC Greensboro. Portland versus Weber State. West Illinois versus UT Martin. Southern Indiana versus SIUE. Moorhead, better than Less Head, going up against Lindenwood. CSU Northridge going up against UC Mike Davis. Shout out Mike Davis. I saw him on TikTok yesterday. Shout out my man Mike Davis, man. We got UC Irvine versus Bakersfield. Southern Miss versus UL Monroe. Omaha. AKA the Peyton Mannings versus South Dakota State. Jackrabbits, baby. North Arizona versus It Comes from the Heart, Montana. We got Tennessee Tech versus Little Rock. Bradley versus Belmont. My phone just died. So y'all know the rest of the card. They're all like mid-major games, nothing crazy. Chris, what you looking at today? I gotta grab my charger. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay, well, just out of principle, we got to go with the R-rated parlay. We got to go with Moorhead and Oral Roberts. Just out of principle. But as far as actual plays go, I'm going to go with Green Bay plus the 7.5. I think the Fighting Gottliebs are actually a better team than, we had last year. Maybe it was just a novelty act last year, but they're starting to
What?
Yeah, I know. They're starting to put it together a little bit. I don't think that IPFW should be laying 7.5 against anyone. So I'm gonna take Green Bay and the points in that one. It's ugly. This is an ugly card. So you might as well at least dive into the fucking mud a little bit. So call me crazy. I'm gonna take
crazy.
Yeah, well, thank you. I've learned from the best. Sitting to my right. I'm gonna go with Ooey Pooey. I'm gonna take the 14 points. I'm gonna take IU Indy money line. I think it's like plus 800. This just feels like the kind of game that IU Indy just steals on the road out of nowhere. Northern Kentucky is not a team that I trust to be able to, score these high point totals, to be able to win these games, laying big numbers. And IU Indy is a really volatile team. They play terrible defense, but they're also a team that just puts up a ton of points and finds themselves in these track meets. And there could be a spot where Northern Kentucky just kind of gets caught flat-footed, and maybe IU Indy hits a few shots and wins this game. So I'm going to take a shot IU Indy plus the points and money line. Wouldn't surprise me they got their shit kicked in by 20, 25 points, but I think that the value is on IU Indy plus the 14 on the money line.
There you go, man. Chris, taking a shot on a couple dogs today in college hoops. What you thinking about today in college hoops, Brian?
It's a tough card, but as far as free picks go, I'll take the Oakland Golden Grizzlies here plus any points I can get. They're off 2 straight losses, but they've played some tough teams. They've played at Michigan State. They have a few other tough teams on their schedule. I like them offensively. Defensively, they struggle to the Golden Grizzlies, but they lost to Youngstown State the last 2 years. I think they get a W today over the Penguins. I'll take the points, though.
I have no premiums today in college hoops. Couple things that I did look at. I kind of want to take Tarleton plus the points at home here against Utah Valley. I just think it's a decent spot to fade Utah Valley. First road game in a minute. They've just been comfortable at home. Now I got to travel down to Texas. Tarleton's not an easy place to play. Stevensville, Texas, man. It's not a little country-ass town. Ain't nothing there.
Can I add something to that?
What's up?
Coming off the win over Cal Baptist, the other good team in the conference.
Yeah. I think it's a good spot for Tarleton today, plus the 4.5. I also think if you want to attack some plus money, you could attack that as well. Let me see. Anything else that just jumped off the page to me today in college hoops? Maybe a lean towards South Dakota State laying the 7.5. 2 teams that are 7 and 8. But South Dakota is this sizable of a favorite for a good reason. I do kind of expect them to win that game by double digits. I do think they're going to start to get back into form of who we know them to be. Like once we get into conference play, like y'all know I love my Jackrabbits. They've been a little disappointing, but I think they're getting ready to turn it up. So I would look at laying the points there on Omaha. And I kind of got that same feeling about my Salukis today as well. Southern Illinois against Valpo. I just don't really trust Valpo out on the road. It's a team that's lost 4 straight. I think this is a good bounce back spot for the Salukis at home. I know they've lost 4 straight as well, but 3 of them were out on the road. So I think this is a good little bounce back spot at home. They're expected to win by this many points for good reason. And the last one I kind of like. I just like some stuff in college hoops today. Nothing that just completely jumped off the page to me. Maybe I'm being scared. I like UT Arlington against Cal Baptist. I know a lot of people may think this is an immediate bounce back spot for Cal Baptist, but UT Arlington's not that bad. They're not good, but they're not that bad. And Utah Valley, while Cal Baptist is the better team, if they were that much better, I think they would be up and over a bucket favorite, not just 2.5. So I'm gonna lean on UT Arlington in that one. See what happens.
My fortune cookie advice for the day: this college basketball card is like a fart. If you have to push it, it's probably shit. So don't force it. Just if you don't see anything here, don't. It's January 1st. Don't start yourself in the hole. You know what I mean? So,
as of right now, for me today, I have 2 plays bet. I got one in college football, one in the NBA. So I'm not even going balls to the wall today. Just kind of chilling. I put Brian on that water. I put him on.
Well, yeah, that's my water there. Oh, I love that water.
I got Diet Pepsi. I can't follow you guys.
That's no good for you.
I'm just trying to stay hydrated, bro.
Don't be one of those people.
The last couple days, so I gotta stay drinking water. That flu is kicking my ass. Take care of y'all health right now, man. It's the super flu right now. I'm just now recovering.
Oh my God.
Well, you know what I did because of you? I took my son, and he gets his flu shot at school or whatever. But anyway, they didn't have it this year, so I took him yesterday. Got his flu shot because I figured goes back to school, all them kids around, got to have the flu shot. So definitely you spurred me on to that. So.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I've been kicking my ass. So take care of your health right now, especially with it flowing around. But all right, that's college hoops. Let's do NHL. Let's talk some National Hockey League Association. See what's going on over there today. We got the Capitals and the Senators battling it out. Senators minus 140 at home. We got the Mammoth and the Islanders. Even money really here. The Mammoth versus the Romanellis. We got the JETS Jets out on the road versus the Maple Leafs, aka the Chris's, aka Maple Laughs, aka Maple Frauds. Sorry. We got the Red Wings versus the Penguins. We got the Canadiens versus the Hurricanes. Lightning versus the Kings, Stars versus the Blackhawks, Predators versus the Kraken. Chris, man, you cracked me yesterday. You said them Sabres was going to beat up on my Stars, and yes, they did.
I don't like doing it. Doing it.
Yeah, I know. You also called that Sharks. He was hot yesterday. Now. I ain't going to lie. He was hot. Let's see if you can keep it rolling into today. Any thoughts on the NHL card?
When do I do this? I'm going to take my Maple Leafs.
Ooh.
If you can't beat the Winnipeg Jets, you're in some trouble. This Winnipeg Jets team, I've said it. When they got their goalie back, when Hellebuck came back, I thought that it was going to be, the Winnipeg Jets make up all the oh my God.
Yeah, I found out.
Hey, yo.
That's a flavor.
No wonder Jay don't want to go to Vegas this year. When they got Hellebuck back, I thought that was going to fix all their issues, but they've still been losing, and that tells me that their problems are deeper rooted with Winnipeg than just their goalie. So
Oh, shit.
Jay trying to start 2026 with a bang, literally. I think Toronto. I think this is a good spot for Toronto at home, where they've been at their best this season. So give me the Maple Frauds. And afternoon action, give me the under, Utah and the Islanders. Two teams that can't score right now. Two teams that are more defensive minded. If this line sits at 5.5, I'd definitely take the under here. But give me the under. Brian, just let you say a second. Just you go.
Yeah, for me in this hockey schedule here, I'm going to fade the Maple Frauds. They cost me against I've lost 2 games in a row with the Jets. I took them to beat Edmonton. I lost. I took them last night, I believe, and I lost. This line, though, looks light. It's just minus 128 at Penny to bet the Toronto Maple Leafs. And all these losses we've seen from the Winnipeg Jets, what are they, 1-9 last 10? Something pretty pathetic here. It just seems like they're really I don't believe in the Maple Frauds. Maybe I'm just a hater. I'll take the Nashville Preds on the money line at Seattle Kraken. This year, Nashville's playing improved hockey. Last year I got burned with them. Seattle's been hot lately, but I'm going to take Nashville on the money line.
This is such a good comment. If you know, you know right now.
Man. There's not really anything that just jumps off the page to me in hockey today.
There should be one.
I don't know.
See, I have one premium in there, so I can't talk about it. But
I'll go homer. I'll take my Stars. Coming off 3 straight L's. Quick revenge as well. Just lost to the Blackhawks at home. So that would be probably my look. You would have to pay up for it, minus 185. But we're a better team than we've looked like the last 3 games. I know we're on the back end of a back-to-back with travel, but I like the quick revenge angle here against the team we are head and shoulders better than. So I would lean on Dallas in that one. And then I would also, give me a 2-team parlay. That's what I'll do. Give me the Hurricanes at home. I know I like betting Carolina at home at the crib. They're just a different team, monster and animal at home. I don't love the spot for Montreal. It's going to be their 5th straight road game. They're ready to get back home. We got the Hurricanes coming off the loss to the Penguins. But the 2 previous home games, they got it done against Detroit and the Rangers. I think this is a spot they get back to regular schedule programming. So that's what I'll do. It's a little 2-team parlay in hockey today. Stars, Hurricanes. Looking for 2 of the best teams in hockey just to bounce back today. So, and we're going to parlay it to cut the juice down. See what happens. All right. That is NHL. We still got time, so let's do NBA, and then we'll say the best for last, college football. It's a small card in the NBA today with 4 games, 5 games? 5. We got the jam session. I'll be up after the show. Games are later in the day, so we got time. So we're good.
Same thing with the wraparound. The games are a little bit earlier, but I'll have it up right after.
Yes, sir. We got the Rockets laying 11.5 on the Brooklyn Nets, total 226.5. We got the Pistons laying 5 on the Miami Heat, total 237.5. We got the Dallas Mavericks 2.5-point home dogs with I know this graphics a little messed up, with the Philadelphia 76ers rolling in. We got the Celtics laying 9.5 on the Sacktown Kings. And we got the Utah Jazz out on the road facing the red-hot Los Angeles Clippers. Ryan's Clippers finally playing well, laying 12.5 today. I wonder if he's taking them.
Soon I'm jumping off the Clippers because they'll lose all their value. All the Wahoos will be on them. So
we'll start with you here in the NBA. Brian, how you feeling?
I'm going to go with the Dallas Mavericks plus the points. The 76ers gave me a nice win as VJ Edgecombe really lit it up late in that game. Embiid, Joel Embiid taking dumb shots throughout the game. The Sixers are lucky they escaped, but I think it comes down to who holds the ball last here in this game. I think the Mavericks can get a W. but I'm going to take the points. It just seems like too easy to take the 76ers. They basically have their full roster, and I think Embiid's going to play. But I don't know if VJ Edgecombe can have the same game as he had, or the second half that they had in this last one. So I'll take the Mavs.
I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna take the Mavs as well. Y'all know I don't think I've bet the Mavs one time yet this season, but today might be the day. It's just a play on the spot for me. I honestly believe these two teams in a vacuum are dead even. Like there's dead even in my book. Like they're the same team. Here's the thing. The Sixers, they've been good as a road favorite this year. They are 6-1 ATS and straight up as a road favorite this season. So this is a good spot for the Sixers. The thing is, the Mavs as a home dog, this they spot too. The Mavs are 9-2 ATS as a home dog, 6-5 straight up. Something's got to give here. I do expect Anthony Davis to play significant minutes in this game. And I think Dallas can do enough to win this game today. I don't like that the Sixers are coming off that overtime game against Memphis. I don't like that they're in the middle of an extended road trip. I just think it's a good spot for Dallas. So
they're probably out partying last night. The older guys and the Sixers out having fun. So who knows what's going to happen tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to lean towards the Mavs plus the points. They're just straight up on the money line here in that one. I'm going to take the Rockets, lay the points on the Nets. Michael Porter Jr. banged up. I just feel like the talent gap between these two teams is this significant. The Rockets are head and shoulders better than the Nets. I know the Nets play well, ATS in certain spots. I don't think today will be one of those. I think we'll see the Rockets motivated to come out here and blow out the Nets. That's kind of just my thoughts in that one. I'm not in love with today's NBA card. I'll give you my thoughts, though. I would take the Celtics, lay the points on the Kings. Y'all know my thoughts on the Kings. They're just that bad of a basketball team. And if the Celtics come in here and play their style basketball, if they get hot from three, this could be a 20, 30-point blowout. So I just don't know if Sacramento will have the horses to run with Boston late in this game. Will Sacramento be able to score enough points? And is their defense good enough? I don't think so. I think Boston is expected to win by double digits on the road here for a good reason. I'm going to lean towards the C's.
Which game do you have a premium pick on?
Find out over at PickDawgz Premium.
One of the five on the board.
All right.
He tried that shit with me for years, so good for you.
Well, I don't need the actual pick. I was just wondering what game.
Nah, I can't tell you.
All right.
I'll tell you.
Because you know me, I'll be a smart ass and I'll know what it is.
I'll tell you.
All right.
And we got I would lean towards the Clippers. I hate the fucking Clippers, but one thing about them is they are playing well right now. And when you look at this season and last season combined, you know how they get in Intuit Dome. We made a lot of money with the Clippers last season in the Intuit Dome. Now that Kawhi's healthy, playing again like he is a top 10, top 5 player, he's playing that well right now. You kind of see it with the Clippers. So while I do hate this team, while I don't love laying this extended of a number, I do think it's warranted. Small lean for me on the Clippers laying the points. Chris, how you feeling?
Yeah, the only one that was a good look on that Mavs Sixers game, because that was one that I was like, I want to play it because I like the Sixers on the road, but I like the Mavs as a home dog. So nothing there for me. The only thing that I would go with here, and I'm trying to find the best possible number on it, is an extendo number on the Celtics. I gave Sacramento the benefit of the doubt against the Clippers, and they got shit kicked. I'm so done with this team. Celtics should have no problems in this game. Alternate. Let me see here what I can find with the Celtics. I can go up to Celtics minus 34.5 at plus 1,200. I don't know if I go that far, but
it's possible. I ain't gonna lie. It's
possible. Give me Celtics minus 19.5 at plus 2. Or actually, no. Can I get a better number? Bet365 has Celtics minus 17.5 at plus 270. I'll take that. I'm so checked out with this Kings team. The better the number you can find, because the problem is I would have went with it at FanDuel, but it's the same price for 2 less points with the Celtics. So, but either way, Celtics blowout spot for me here.
There you go. All right, man. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of the day, man. Let's head to the college football playoff. New Year's Day, man. This is what most of y'all here for, I'm pretty sure. Let's break it down. Let's talk about it. How y'all want to do it? Y'all want to do all three, or y'all want to go game by game?
I would put all three out there, but what is the franchise thing?
I was gonna say go all three. Don't paint me into a corner.
Yeah, see, I don't want to have to. I have 2 premiums in college.
Fair. All right, I'm gonna put y'all in the corner. We got Oregon.
Wow.
Another pause.
Whoa. At least he did it to himself that one way. Actually, wait, hold on. Pause.
We got
you guys need a room or something.
Ah,
I don't know what's going
we got
on
the
there.
Ducks laying 2.5 on Texas Tech. Tech plus 110 on the money line, total 50.5. We got Alabama. Roll Tide roll out on the road facing the Indiana Hoosiers. Indiana 7.5 point favorites in this one, total 47.5. And we have Ole Miss out on the road versus the Bulldogs of Georgia. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. Dogs. I think I'm up first. Let's see. I do have one premium today in college football. I'll give y'all my thoughts on all 3 games, though. And if you just really want to know which one is my favorite, you can scoop it up, PickDawgz Premium. It is a 10-star level play. I put it as a 10-star. So take from that what y'all want. This is my thoughts on all 3 games, though. 12-1 ATS. They've been my cash cow all season. I can't get off of them. Give me the Red Raiders. Plus a 2.5 and on the money line, man. I think they're better on both sides of the ball. I do. I think offensively they're better than Oregon, and I think defensively they're for sure better than Oregon. I think Oregon comes into this game overrated and overvalued. Personally, I think Texas Tech has been kind of disrespected a lot this season. This team spent the most money in college football of anybody, and it's been evident on the field. The one thing that does make me nervous in this game is the teams coming off the bye stat. That's what makes me nervous. Teams coming off the bye, dating back to last season, are now 0-5 straight up in this round. So we saw Ohio State get beat yesterday. And then last year, all 4 teams that had the bye lost. So something to kind of look at, and something to look at maybe moving in the future. Is this much time off really good for these teams? These teams haven't played in like 3 weeks. So is there a rust factor there? Maybe. But I like Tech here. I do think they are the better football team. We saw Oregon lose in this spot last year. Yeah, that's kind of just my thoughts. So I'm going to take Texas Tech. I do think they are the better football team, and I want to attack plus money. Alabama, Indiana. Roll Tide roll. Roll Tide roll. I think Indiana is also overrated and overvalued in this one. A, I don't like the coming off the bye. B, their most notable win is over Ohio State, and we saw them kind of get exposed yesterday. And what I said yesterday was trenches. That's what college football is to me most of the time, is the offensive line and the defensive line. That's where games are won in college football more often than not. And Indiana in the skill positions, if you want to say they're better than Alabama, shout out to you. I don't think they're better than Bama in the trenches, man. This SEC water a little different, and expecting Indiana to win by up and over a touchdown, I think you're asking for it. Like, I know they've been the best team in college football this season. I know how good they've been, but I think this Bama defense causes them some issues. Indiana and their big step-up games, their offense wasn't as good as, it portrayed to be. I still can't get that Penn State game out of my mind. It took an amazing catch for them to win that game, and I kind of think Alabama's better than that Penn State defense. I'm not saying Alabama wins this game. I'm not saying Alabama's the better team. I'm just saying I don't trust Indiana laying over 7.5. That's all I'm saying. If Alabama can come in here, run the football, and play good defense, I think they'll be in this game and give themselves a chance to win it. So I think Indiana's a little out of their britches here, personally. So I'm going to take Alabama plus the 7.5. And last but not least, go Dogs. Go Dogs. Go Dogs. Give me Ole Miss. We Ole Miss today, man. I've been hearing a lot of talk about how good Georgia's defense has been over the last couple of weeks. They've turned that corner, all this, all that. But I'm not hearing enough talk about how good Ole Miss's offense has been. They were the best offense in the SEC. I love the revenge angle here for Ole Miss. They competed last time. I don't think this game will be nearly as high scoring as that last game, but I do think Ole Miss will score some points here. I don't like Georgia coming off the bye. Again, 0-5 straight up coming off a bye in the college football playoff. So, that's not something to take lightly. I think it's 1-4 ATS. I think Ole Miss can do enough, man, to keep this game competitive. I honestly think they got a legitimate chance to win this game outright. So, ultimately, what it comes down to me is the best unit on the field, I think, is the Ole Miss offense. And I haven't heard enough talk about it. Shout out Georgia defense. They played well down the stretch, but they didn't play that well against Ole Miss the first time they played. They still hung 38 on them. And I don't think Ole Miss's offense – I don't think Georgia's offense is going to be nearly as good in this game as they were the last time they played. So I would lean under, and I would lean Ole Miss plus the 6.5. And I would kind of want to take a shot on Ole Miss plus the 205 straight up on the money. Chris?
Yeah, I think the under's in play for all three games today. But I really like it in that Alabama-Indiana game. I also don't think that Indiana's defense gets enough praise for how solid they've been in what was a tough Big Ten for much of the season. I get a lot of people are going to say, well, Indiana, they didn't really play anybody. Well, they also played, the likes of, Oregon. They played Ohio State. They played Ohio State in the Big Ten title game, held them to 10 points, held Oregon to 15. So I think they can, do something similar here against Alabama, who can't run the football. But like you said, Alabama's defense is still an SEC defense. So I think it's going to be an interesting test on both sides in that game. So that's why I like the under 47.5 in that one. But I'm also going to go with Texas Tech plus the points here. You can shake your head all you want, but let's face it. Texas Tech has a nasty front seven. It is a young quarterback in Dante Moore. Congrats. You beat James Madison. But even when it was 34-6, JMU was still moving the football. I get it. This Texas Tech offense had time off. So when you have time off, this air raid offense could take a little bit of time to get going. But I'm not high on Oregon, especially when you take them out of Autzen. When you take Oregon out of Autzen, this team can turn into something completely different. They're well coached under Dan Lanning. But I'll tell you, Texas Tech, this is the best Texas Tech program I have ever seen on the gridiron. And I think that the wrong team is favored here. So I'm gonna go Texas Tech here. Money line.
Killing me. I agree with Chris Ruffalo on all the unders here today. I think he hit that one on the head. But I disagree with both of you guys. I like the Oregon Ducks here laying the points. Texas Tech 11-2 ATS. They're getting points, and they're off a bye week.
That was 12-1.
Well, I got 11-2 written down, but 12-1, 11-2, same thing. They're good against the spread. Bettors know that. I think they're getting hit hard. And to me, why are they getting points if they're coming off a bye week? So I think Oregon's just better on both sides of the ball. I know statistically Texas Tech is better on defense and offense, but I like Oregon's coach, and I think they're going to come out here and lay the wood, take Texas Tech behind the woodshed.
Okay, I'll ask you this: who would you say is the better conference, Big 12 or Big 10?
Big 10.
That's why they're getting 2.5 points.
Oh. Texas Tech didn't play a weak schedule. They had a few good games on
With
there
how
against
quickly you
Utah
answered that,
and
that's why
BYU.
they're getting 2.5.
But I'm just saying Oregon's going to beat them good today. So we'll see.
I'm just saying, what did Oregon do this year to what did they do?
Oregon.
What did they do?
It looks
What's
like
their
that
best
said,
win?
come on.
What's Oregon's best win?
It says lock Oregon.
What's their best win? USC?
Oregon?
Oh, I'd have to look at that.
Oregon's best win.
Well, they went to Washington and won. That's not an easy place to play. They beat USC. They're no pushovers. Iowa's not a pushover. And they lost to Indiana.
Iowa,
Penn State
in Iowa.
They went to Penn State when Penn State was considered to be one of the top teams in the country, and they beat them. So I don't know. We'll see.
None of them teams put fear in my
All
heart.
right.
I guess the best thing I could say about Oregon is they played Indiana the toughest. It's probably the best thing I could say about it. We'll see.
We'll see who's right on this one.
Today, this is the game I'm most excited about. This is the game I'm most ready to watch. Like, I can't wait.
This is the game I'm least excited about. But I'm going to remind you guys on Saturday if I was right. So we'll see.
We won't show up if they were wrong.
I got it written down here on paper. So.
Yeah, well, guess what, y'all? We did it. We covered everything under the sun, man. Broke it all down.
Cheese bowl go yesterday. I didn't see.
I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach. Cheese.
Did they?
Cheese. Told y'all, man. Hook 'em horns, man.
I genuinely didn't see
right here, right now. I'm gonna tell y'all this right here, right now. Bet Arch Manning to win Heisman next year. Book it right fucking now. Right now, he's going to win Heisman next year. And bet him right now to be the number 1 overall pick in the draft. Right now.
The Cowboys taking
I said yesterday, bro. I don't think a lot of y'all really watched Texas like I did all season long. Of course, probably not. It's my team. So I know y'all didn't. But I think a lot of y'all watched them in that first game against Ohio State, probably fell off against, those couple games early and just looked at the box scores and was like, Arch is fucking trash. I don't know if y'all been paying attention to the last couple of weeks, man. He been balling his ass off. He had another great game yesterday. He's dual threat too, man. He's dual threat, bro. Okay. I'm just telling y'all. Book it. Arch Manning will win Heisman next year. And I believe he'll be the number 1 overall pick in the draft. He has all the things going for him. The last name, the team, the
next year, gonna tell us Texas is going to win the national championship.
They might. They fucking might. They should have been in the playoff original. They should be in this playoff, bro. We should be in. Another great win yesterday over another quality opponent, man. We got the most ranked wins since joining the SEC. Like, bro, Texas, I like what Sarkisian said yesterday. It was fun beating the hell out of Alabama. It was fun beating the hell out of Oklahoma this year. It was fun beating the hell out of Texas A&M this year. It was fun beating the hell out of Michigan. We're gonna be on the map next year. We will be. So just be on the lookout. Just me talking a little shit. Shout out Arch yesterday. I played a hell of a game. So yeah, that's kind of just my thoughts, man. Chris, what you got going on today over at Pick Dawgz Premium, my man?
Yeah, for me today, it's just college football and hockey. The two, cards that I'm locked in on the most today. I went 4-1 in the NHL yesterday, 9-2 in our last 11 NHL premium. So I'm going to have a power play on the board. I'm also going to have a 3-pack from the NHL. I also got my 10-star college football big play that I love today, and as well as my college football 3-pack. So definitely great time to hop on something, whether it's a long-term pass, daily package, whatever. Pair me up with Jay, pair me up with Brian, pair all of us up. But whatever you do, use that promo code PICK at checkout, get 15% off. Let's make some money. Let's start 2026 right.
Start the year off right with the franchise player. Up on with Chris, man, and continue to kick the crap out of the books. Brian Bittler off of the best year of anybody I know. 2025, you dominated. Looking to go back to back. What you doing? What you got going on today to start the 2026 off?
Looking to repeat here, but coming in today, ranked number 1, last 365, number 1 in the NBA, number 1 in college football. My 3 best bets are my cream of the crop 3-pack. That's 2 college football, 1 NBA, all for $50 at PickDawgz.com. If you want my best bet, that's my Titanium, my college football playoff game of the year. $30, 70 and 35, 67% on Titanium. So check us out or pair us up. We make a great threesome. What better than to team up this threesome for the next month?
Another pause. Man, hop on with Brian. You said game of the year today?
I think it's the best college football playoff game this year for sure. It's on the board today. Easy one. Layup.
Oh, there you go, man. Hop on
Can't
Brian.
pass on easy money today. It's a layup.
Some just got scoop that up from Brian, man. Make it a really profitable day. Make it a good day. For me today, I got 2 plays. 2. 1 NBA, 1 college football. I could have bet a lot today. I really could have. But I told myself 2026, if I wouldn't put like 2,500 on it, I'm not betting it. So that's kind of my mantra, at least this first month. I lost a good amount of money last year. I ain't gonna lie to you, especially the last few months. My pocketbook kind of hurt, so I got to get it back. And it's gonna start with discipline, locking in and hammering the plays that I really love. I gotta stop spraying as much and just lock in on what I really, really, really like. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what I got going on today. So I got 2 plays that I love. I have a 10-star college football game of the week, my big play of the week. Cashed yesterday in college football with Miami, plus the points. I also told you here on the show, take them outright money line. I loved it here on the show yesterday. So I got a 10-star in college football. That's my favorite play of the day. And then I also have 1 play in the NBA today as well. Of course, I'm active in the NBA. Small card, but I'm active there. There's a play that I feel like we have to attack. So you can scoop those 2 plays up for me over at PickDawgz Premium. Looking to start the year off with a bang. Pair me up with Chris, pair me up with Brian, or anybody else on the site. And let's make today a really good day.
I think discipline is key. You're 100% correct. If you can have good discipline, you're going to have a spectacular year. Discipline is key.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got a little undisciplined last year, man. I started spraying, trying to get it back. You know how I be.
Yep.
So, new slate, though. Wipe it clean. New month, new year, new goals, new opportunities, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Chris, what you parlaying up today, my man?
Let's go. Let's go college basketball. 3-team money line round robin. As Jay was talking, I kind of was listening, and I kind of like this one actually. Let's go Bradley money line against Belmont, Indiana State money line against Northern Iowa, and Tarleton money line against Utah Valley. The 3 money lines, it's a 3-legger. It pays about plus 3,100, but if you just play them in as the 2-leggers, you can still get a nice chunk of change if you hit 2 or 3.
I like that. Brian, what you parlaying up, my man?
Yeah, I guess I'll switch them to a money line as well. I'm going to copy Chris Ruffalo. I'm going to go Nashville money line, Preds, Oregon Ducks money line, and the Dallas Mavericks money line.
Okay. I'm going to go Tarleton money line. I'm going to go Texas Tech money line. And then I'm going to go Stars Hurricanes money line, little 4-teamer. Yeah, that's what I like. Little 4-teamer today. Money lines. Tarleton, Texas Tech, Dallas Stars, Carolina Hurricanes. Like that. A lot. See what happens, man. That's it. That's all, though. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Smash the like button for us. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We got a lot of great content coming out for y'all this year. We're just trying to continue to grow and be better here at PickDawgz. Continue to try to grow in the image of the GOAT, Mitch Wilson. He left us the keys to the Maserati. He left us the keys to the Ferrari. He left us the keys to the Lambo. and we just trying to continue to drive it the way he would. So appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. We got a great year ahead. Let's do the damn thing, man. I don't really got nothing else left to say to y'all. The jam session to be up right after the show. Check out all the other content we got here on the site. We got written content. On the channel, we got a lot of different video content from all our different cappers. Different strokes for different folks, man. However you want to do it, you can do it here at Pick Dawgz, man. We got the old guys like Brian. We got the mid-age guys like Chris. Got the young guys like me and Ron.
I'm middle-aged now?
Oh, yeah, shit. You are. You're Chris. You're middle-aged.
Oh, God.
So, we got like Al, we got
don't let him hear you say that.
I know. So we got it all here at Pick Dawgz, man. However you want to do it, you can do it, man. So appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Chris, you got any final words before we get out of here today?
No, let's make it a winning day.
There you go. Brian, any final words?
Any resolutions from you guys? What was your New Year's resolution? Mine was to cut back on sugar and to beat Ron Romanelli in college basketball. Those are my 2 resolutions.
Oh.
Mine were, I had 2 for myself. Finish the season positive in every sport. I had a bad year last year. I will not run from it. I had a bad year. So that, and my number one resolution for myself, stop parlaying as much.
Yes, that's a good one.
That's my number one. I lost a great amount of money parlaying this season. And I don't even know why I started doing that. I started chasing a lot this latter half of the year. So unless I love it, I tell myself I'm chilling on the parlays this year. We betting the straights hard and just getting back to regular schedule programming. So those were my 2. Just a better overall year and to stop parlaying as much were really my 2 resolutions. Chris, you had it? You have one?
Yeah, mine was to focus on my health and lose some weight last year. Now entering 2026 down 70 pounds where I was last year. So nice. Trying to keep that going, trying to fit into that 2-piece for next time we go to Vegas for the NFL opening weekend. So next time, gonna be new year, new me.
Yes, sir. That's a hell of an accomplishment, man. I can't wait to continue to see you grow. Or shrink.
We'll see Chris will be like John Travolta.
I'm trying to shrink. Growing was how I got into this problem.
Man, yeah, that's all I got for y'all, man. That's it. That's all. Anything else?
That's all for me. Go Ducks. Quack, quack.
We said go Dogs.
Go Red Riz. See y'all tomorrow, man. Make it a winning day. We out here. Appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Shout out to them Canes.